How you doing, folks? It's Nameless here, and this is a channel update for not just NamelessFlux, but for BCFNW. So, if you're listening to this on BCFNW, don't click on the channel update on NamelessFlux either, because basically this is the same channel update here, because I want to get anyone who follows NamelessFlux but don't follow BCW, and vice versa. Now, if you've watched Salvation or Suspension, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. And for those of you who didn't watch Salvation or Suspension yet, get your ass to BCFNW and check it out. It's split up into two halves, and I think you'll enjoy it. I didn't think it was a bad CPV. I think I did pretty well for my first show back. First full show, I should say. Now, I want to discuss the future of BCW right now. And this is more towards advertising. Now, I've noticed, and I've been noticing this for quite a while now, that I haven't been getting a lot of views. I mean, my views barely crack the triple digits. And I'm like, what the hell am I doing wrong? I mean, I put in tags, etc., but you know, it's like, how fucked up people are when something like my videos, which happens to be, I would think, insightful, barely get any views, yet you have stupid shit, like Honey Boo Boo, Fred, or any other completely mindless shit on there gets like hundreds of millions of views. I'm like, really? I don't know about you, but it seems like I'm starting to lose hope in the human race here. Well, especially since they reelected that jackass back in the White House. Well, not that the other guy was better, but I'm not going to get into politics right now. So I've been thinking, I think BCW should take advantage of social media. No, not like how WWE's been doing with all the, it's like every 5 seconds something's trending on Twitter or something like that. But, to that end, on advertising and spreading the word about BCW, I decided to take a page out of the Super Dingo's playbook. And Super Dingoes, if you're watching this, thank you. A lot of credit to you. I mean, I don't think I thought of this yourself. I saw your post on the SMF forums, and I figured, you know what? Maybe I should do the same thing. So, in the video description are 2 links. The first link is the link to BCW's Facebook page. Yes, BCW has a Facebook page. So, you can go down there. You can like it on Facebook. Also, you can also follow BCW on Twitter. So this way you can get some news that if I don't feel like putting out a channel update, I can give you some news through my Twitter feed. So you can follow me on Twitter, and I'll post updates on Facebook as well if there's any BCW news. And I don't feel like making a channel update, okay? So, and they're both under BCFNW, so like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and take care and spike. Oh, wait a minute, that's someone else. But yeah, like BCW on Facebook and follow BCW on Twitter. Okay? So, what else I have to... Oh yeah, and to talk about the show schedule. I'm going to try to get at least 2 shows a month. Not counting this month, because this month I'm a bit drained. But coming up December, I want to get 2 shows out of the way. Okay, so the next 2 episodes of Ponage will be in December, and then January. My goal for January is to have Stars and Stripes. That's the next CPV. Have Stars and Stripes before the end of January. So here's how the format's going to go. Okay, 3 Pony shows. There's going to be no more beatdown. I've decided to streamline it. There is no more beatdown. There's only going to be pony shows. Where I figure we'll We'll start with ponies. We'll simplify BCW, and if need be, I'll bring back Beatdown. Okay? So here's how it's going to go, okay? It's going to be 3 ponages, alright? And then the next CPV, Stars and Stripes. 3 more ponages, then the next CPV. 3 more ponages, then the second to last CPV. And the last rotation is only going to be 2 ponages, but it'll go ponage, then sort of a mini CPV, sort of like Clash of the Champions from back in the day with WCW. I want to do something like that before the finale CPV, okay? So, it'll go like this. It'll be ponage, mini CPV, ponage, then the finale CPV. I'm not going to reveal the names yet, okay? I'll reveal them when the time comes, because I feel you don't want to... One should not know about their future, okay? So, that's how the show's format's going to go. I'm going to try to do 2 a month, alright? And then, we'll see how it goes, okay? But also, just keep in mind, there could be distractions along the way, such as a certain game coming out between March and June, and I might be a little bit distracted by that game. I think you know what it is, alright? If not, do a search on rockstargames.com. See, I gave you a hint. Alright? And don't worry, another thing is, I'm gonna try to focus more on the booking, because here's right now, WWE 13's AI, it's a little glitchy. It's a little touch and go. I mean, I put the settings to the best of my ability, and like I said, it's still a little touch and go. You saw it in Salvation or Suspension, but I have no intentions of changing that format because of one specific reason. I don't have anyone else to help me. Okay? And usually, you have to tell everybody in advance what you're going to do, I mean, it's not like, I'm not like the Super Dingoes where he's got like 4 or 5 of his boys helping him out. You know? I mean, God bless him if he has 4 or 5 of his guys helping out with SMF. God bless him. I'm not hating. But, in my situation, well, let's just say this. I'm not really a sociable person. So, that's why I'm doing the whole AI and relying on it. Like I said, it's touch and go, but it'll do. Hopefully they'll fix the bugs eventually. And as the season progresses, I think you'll see the show, you'll enjoy the show a little bit better. Hopefully they get rid of that goddamn 2 count bug. Because I'm sick and tired of calling managers like, oh, 1 count. They get hit with a finisher, get hit with a chair, 1 count. I mean, come on, that's completely silly, don't you think? But, Ukes has addressed this problem, and they said they're right on it. It's basically into core gameplay, unfortunately, but I have a feeling within the next few months that bug will be ironed out. If not, oh, I'm going to be pissed. That's the only thing I really don't like about the WWE 13 game, is the fucking bugs. And plus I heard Universe Mode isn't really all that's cracked up to be, but that's just my experience. I don't know about yours, but I'll still run BCW on Universe, so only thing I wish they can do is, I wonder if there's any way to shorten or lengthen the card, because when I went through Salvation or Suspension, I used Universe, but there was like 7 matches, so I had to use a throwaway match and use the 6 matches from there. And if anyone knows how to do that, please leave some comments on this, alright? So anyway, what else? Yeah, and like I said, as I said before, I will be focused more on the booking, so I'll use that as an advantage to sort of prove that I can book better than the WWE, because, especially now, because they made CM Punk look weak, and once again, it's all about Cena, and you know what? Here's the thing about Cena, okay? I stopped blaming him, okay? I stopped hating on him. I don't blame the wrestlers no more. You know who I blame? The booking, okay? The booking sucks, alright? I mean, come on. The upcoming Survivor Series coming on tomorrow, that is the most thrown together card I've ever seen. And that's one of the 4 big shows for WWE. You'd think they put some goddamn effort into it. Christ. But that's a rant for another day, so, and that's not what this video is about, so, like I said before, check the links on the video description, like it and follow it, and until next time, it's Nameless. Peace.